Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Mental Monday. So it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I thought in honor of that, I would talk a little bit about diversity. How our mindset can really be impacted by this, and why it is a very, very valuable thing to have as a part of any aspect of mental health. And I think that this goes beyond just diversity in thinking and goes into diversity of experiences, ways of life. I'll get into all of that. So, Martin Luther King Jr. was an amazing leader in civil rights, learning to truly love our neighbors as ourselves, whether it's mental health in society and just the more general conversation, or on a more personal level, how it's applied within mental health care, professional to client. And that is what I think is really, really intriguing about having that conversation, because it really puts into perspective. I think it's a really intriguing picture to look at it in the context of mental health care, in that it even more drives the point home that there is no one size fits all for anything. And you really have to remember each person is an individual. Each person has their own unique things they're bringing to life. And that is something that cannot be ignored when you're looking at mental health. So the way I see it applied in mental health is kind of twofold. The first one is taking into consideration everything we each bring to the conversation. So a professional being able to understand those that they're working with, having unique experiences, unique thoughts on things, unique opinions, unique beliefs, different backgrounds they've come from, different ways of living, so many factors to take into consideration, and all of it can be so unique and so different and very different from ours. And that has to be a part of the conversation for that person when you're looking at mental health care. You don't ask, what was the childhood like, or what's childhood like? You're asking, what was your childhood like? What has been your life experiences? What have you gone through? And that is at the core of everything. So it is a major foundation, the idea that everybody is unique. Everybody is different. Everybody is diverse. And that in and of itself has value. And then looking at it as a professional and understanding how our experiences can impact the way we work with others, and looking at how diverse have the experiences we've had been. Are we giving ourselves opportunities to experience diversity? To talk to others that don't share the same opinions, that don't share the same religious beliefs, that don't share the same background, that didn't grow up in the same area, that didn't have the same experiences. Because the more that you expose yourself to that, the more that you experience true diversity, the more you are able to have a rounder, more full picture of everybody as an individual and everything that kind of can go on in the world. And I think you get a broader perspective on how unique everybody really is. And not just a perspective on that being true, but a value for it. You can look at each individual and appreciate them being unique and them being their own person to take into consideration all of the tiny little details of. It's not a one size fits all. It is not a writing a general note and there you go, that's the fix. It's not going to be like that. And the ability to give ourselves those diverse experiences where we are hearing from all different points of view, all different ways of life, all different ways of thinking, ways of believing. You are truly giving yourselves more experience to pull from to approach the topic, whatever it might be, with that particular individual. And I think that is so valuable in so many facets of life. But for me, as somebody obsessed with psychology and mental health, it's particularly interesting to think about how one professional's experiences of diversity can really impact the work they do with those they work with. And I love that idea of really making sure that our experiences are well-rounded, that we aren't staying in our safe little bubble of those that think like us or live like us or all of that, that we are truly able to have a diverse experience. So I hope that was interesting. I hope that was fun and encouraging. I think this is such an important topic in a lot of ways, and I love that this is something that I get to talk about. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a great start to the week. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share it, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!